Welcome back to the final video that we're going to dive into around managing Windows and Xbox. This video we're going to talk about managing the actual Windows PC. We're going to be using Windows 11. Same stipulations apply for Windows 10. The interface is just a little different, but we're going to dive into that and cover how do you support and control content management for that device. So I'm going to jump over to the Windows PC. We're in Windows 11 and we're at the settings screen. So how do you get to settings? Where do we go? Oh my gosh. What do I do? Easiest thing is you hit the Windows key, or you can go down here and hit the Windows icon and then click on settings. Now this is what's important. This is devices I bought for my child. First thing I'm going to do as the parent is log in and create as my Microsoft account as the parent. So we've got it created here. It's dadbod 12/17/2023. We've logged in. We've got the device set up, and we're ready to want to give it to our device kids. Well, before we do that, there's a couple of things. One, we want to go over here to accounts. And we're going to scroll down to family. This is where we set up all that Microsoft family account and all those types of users that we have. And so what we're going to do is we've got our daughter kiddo. They can't sign in right now. We're going to allow sign in. I'm just going to click allow. Takes a second. And under account options, you can change account type if you want to. And this is important. When you give the device to your child and they just log in with their own Microsoft account out of the gate, it's going to make them an administrator. What does that mean? Well, as an administrator, what that means for you is that you can go in and install applications, you can change settings, you can get under the hood of Windows and change all sorts of stuff, delete things, remove things, whatever you need to do. And for most users, that's great. But depending upon the age of your child, you might want to restrict that because they can install viruses, they could accidentally mess up and change code on the OS and cause problems there. So there's a lot of different varying factors there, and so we want to control that. And the reason why we want to do all of this, whether it's managing the Xbox and applications, time on the device, is creating conversations. I really like to think of this as, instead of just opening the faucet up at full blast and blasting them with all this information and time and screen time and content, let's turn it on slowly like a faucet, like a drip, like you're pouring up a cup. You don't just turn on the full hose on full blast, but we want to have conversations with them. Hey, 2 hours is probably good enough time for you. I'm going to show with you in a video follow-up around the risks of extended screen time and what some of those concerns can be. But for the simple fact of creating conversations, it's, well, what do you want to install? What's this game for? What is it about? What's the age rating on it? Is it appropriate? Is it something you want in your home? Content subjective. What I'm okay with, you might not be okay with, and vice versa. So we want to create opportunities to have conversations with our kids and understand this is what we stand for. This is our standard, and we're going to hold you accountable to that. And that's fine. So, but let's dive back in. Creating your child as an administrator gives them unfettered access, keys to the kingdom to do whatever they want on the PC. As a standard user, they can log in, they can access the browser, they can do anything they want to do, but the catch becomes when they want to install a game, you as the administrator have to come over and improve it. So if I'm trying to install a game, it's going to make a window pop up that says, hey, you need to put in my account's password or PIN code in order to install it. And this is, again, one of those important things is, one, we shouldn't share passwords with our kids. But at the same time, hey, what are you installing? What's this about? Let's look into it a little bit. Make sure that, it's not, malicious in some way. And so that's where we want to make those account types for our kids standard user. So that's really it. Following video I'm going to dive into to kind of wrap this all up is just kind of what the impacts are and risks are around extended screen time, why I actually feel so passionate about this, and how you can get some more resources for you. Like and subscribe. I appreciate your time.